We're back. We're back. We're back. We slept for like 2 hours. Woo! Yeah, woo! You know what's gonna help? A caffeine pill. We slept 2 hours after not sleeping for 36 hours. You know what helps? A fucking caffeine pill. That won't do it, bro. Alright. 200 milligrams of caffeine straight to the stomach, baby. Hiya, bro. Let's go. Legolegonds. Last game I played, I fucking hated the game. I have a feeling I might hate it again, but I'll give it a try before I come to that conclusion. I was protesting taking my pills because my pills make me feel like shit. But then after not sleeping for 36 hours, I was protesting my protest on pills. Because not sleeping in 36 hours makes me feel like shit, bro. It's like... they're both shit, but like... one shit is you stay up all the damn time, you draw a bunch, you fucking do a bunch of shit, and then you're like... alright, but like, when do I sleep, man? When do I sleep? Surely I sleep at some point, and you never fucking sleep. You sleep for 2 hours and you're like, guess I'm cooked, bro. And then the other one is, you take your fucking pills, you wake up, and you're like, when do I become awake, bro? I'm still fucking sleeping, man. So it's either you have like all the energy in the world, or you get no fucking energy at all. I don't fucking get it. I want the happy medium of like, I get some of the energy. But like, I also can go the fuck to sleep. That's what I want, man. I want the ability to go the fuck to sleep, bro. And not just be like, I guess I'm just awake for the next eternity until fucking the heat death of the universe or some shit. But also without schizo pills, I get weird hallucinations, and like they're okay at the beginning, and then eventually you're just like, come on, brain, shut the fuck up, man. I know it's a hallucination. You know it's a hallucination. Just shut the fuck up. It's so annoying. Your brain just starts blabbling and shit, and you're just like, come the fuck on. We got a fucking chat ban in brain, bro. I think I made a joke last game where I was like, ban that guy in chat. But I obviously have 0 people in fucking chat. So, like, the guy that I was talking about was actually just my fucking schizo brain, bro. I wish I could ban the schizo fucking talks out of my brain. And then ban the hallucinations out of my brain. And then somehow have a way to fucking fall asleep. Then I wouldn't need pills, bro. Then I wouldn't fucking need pills, but instead I need pills, bro. I was like, this time I'll truck through the fucking schizo bullshit. I'll get to the other side, and then I was just like, no, I'm not gonna not sleep for 2 days to fucking try this shit, bro. So I took my pills like 2 minutes ago, but they probably won't kick in for an hour or 2, but the only one I took that would make me fall asleep is diazepam, and I only took 1 of 2 for today, so... And it's not like how Respirodon was, where if I took 1, I was just like, fucking out, bro. Respirodon, I don't know what the fuck they do in that pill, but like, if you take that pill, you're just like, well, I guess the end of the day is here. I can no longer do anything, man. My doctor thought I was taking 1 4 milligram in the morning and 1 at night. I'm like, bro, if I took a 4 milligram in the morning, I'd fall asleep for the next 8 hours. I'd wake up at like 2. I'd have 2 hours to be awake, and I'd take the other 4 milligram, and I would be asleep for another 8 hours, bro. Like, so I don't know what doctors think 4 milligrams of risperidone does to a brain, but it is not something where you can just take it and be like, well, I'll just go about my day now. No, you just fucking fall asleep immediately, bro. But to be fair, 8 milligrams is the highest dose. I just wanted the highest dose just in case my schizo got out of hand. I could always just be like, well, here's the extra 4 dose, bro. And I didn't take 8 milligrams every day, so I had extra 4 doses, but I gotta get my water cup back in here. Yeah, this cup's too small. Alright, we got energy though. That 2-hour nap did something, bro. That 2-hour nap did work, bro. Alright, itchy nose. Alright. Alright. Hoorah. Hooray. 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 That's my favorite onomatopoeia, bro. And you know what? I'm changing onomatopoeia to just omno. It's just that now, bro. You can't have a word that means kapow. Or the statement of kapow be that fucking long, bro. You need to name it like something like that, you know? Why am I bot? Fuck, man. Well, I don't want to be top either, so I guess I'd rather be bot. I guess I'll play Ezreal. I don't know who my support is. We ban the Reflect champ. Oh, we do not ban her. I guess we ban Kate. Fuck Caitlyn.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
Yeah, turn in your badge and rifle as well. Alright, man. I was watching an Aloy spot where he was playing Darius. He was like, you know, I'm pushing this so that like I get a wave crash, and then like, you know, I'm freezing this so I can make him walk up for CS and I can damage him. And I'm like, bro, when I'm fucking playing League, I'm thinking, can I land my Q? Is that possible? I don't have the brain power to be like, what? Oh, I'm thinking about a wave state in my back, my recall, bro. And I guess that's why I'm fucking trash tier and he's fucking challenger, but he for real thinks about a billion different things. I'm just like, okay. Mid, Yumi, to the. Okay. Alright, you know what? I kinda don't want to be in the same match as that mid Yumi, bro. Just in case not all of us fucking report her and she somehow sticks in the fucking game, bro. I'm gonna go get my cup of water. Bro, I did yoga for the first time in like probably 4 years, bro. Last night, I was just doing it because I was like, oh, I want to meditate, I want to get spiritual, all that shit. I want to, you know, control my breath and all that. So I went to yoga with Adrian and I was like, okay, let's do the first video. It was 12 minutes and I was dead by the end of it. I'm like, bro, if yoga is killing me, man, holy shit, I'm cooked, bro. I'm absolutely cooked, bro. When I used to do yoga a long time ago, it was like the rest, bro. I would do like 500 push-ups and then I was like, oh, time to rest, let's do some yoga. Now I fucking weigh like 40 pounds more, 50 pounds more in all these positions. I'm just like, holy shit, my body fucking weighs a lot, bro. But when I used to do it, I was like 160, so like everything was easy because I was fucking tiny. At some point, I was like 140, bro. I was doing 500 push-ups a day, but I was 140, so it's like I'm pushing up what 70 pounds every fucking push-up, bro. Like, what's the fucking point, bro? I don't know, man. There was a while where I was like, alright. It was before I got onto schizo meds, so I was just like searching for any escape from the fucking hell that was my brain. So I just cycled all day, fucking did push-ups all day, fucking meditated all day, did all this shit all day, basically to try and fucking clear my brain. None of it fucking worked. But I was fit as hell, bro. Like, back then I rode at like 14 miles per hour on a Walmart bike. And now I ride like 12 miles per hour on a nice bike. Well, not my gravel bike. I'm pretty sure I could probably get to 14 miles on that one, but so I was fit. But my brain was absolutely cooked. Now I take pills and I'm like, fucking push-ups? I ain't doing that shit, man. I'm not even excited for when I'm gonna have to start lifting weights when I go below 200, bro. Because I guess after a while, I'll have like the dopamine and shit in me that'll be like, lifting weights good, do it again. But the first week it's gonna be like, lifting weights, no good. Probably the first 2 times I'm gonna be like, damn, this is a pain. Just to try and not become too scrawny. You know what? I probably shouldn't have taken that caffeine pill. Because I do want to go to sleep soon still. But now I have caffeine in my system for 6 hours. It'll be fine. I got a 2-hour nap. That's plenty of fuel. Alright. Well play, Ezreal. Ezzy boy. Ezzy man. Ezzy guy. Alright, we get, who do we ban? We ban Mel. We ban Miss Reflect,
My countermeasures are ready,
Miss
even if
Reflect.
you are not.
When they add the second champion with the Reflect mechanic, bro, I'm so cooked on my Ezreal picks, bro. Maybe one of them will just be totally ass, so no one will pick it. But Mel isn't totally ass and people pick it all the time, so the new one has to be totally ass, but I doubt a new champion is gonna be totally ass. They're usually pretty good at the beginning and then they get nerfed and then adjusted until they're like even win rate. Ba-ba-ba.
Quest accepted. Wait, where are we going?
You get locked, Galil, Pumpkinch, Timo. Zari. Alright. I'm feeling kinda hyped this game. I don't think I'm gonna be as pissed this game. 3 minutes later, god damn it, I hate this fucking game, man. For real. We got 2 APs, 3 ADs, but one of the APs is support. They got 3 APs. Two ADs. Who do you think support? Timo? No. Timo maybe actually. He showed Tom and Timo. I was thinking Galio, but probably not Galio. Could be Jax. Galio top is wild though. No, it's Galio mid. It's lock support. Fucking lock support. Why didn't I think of that? Lock, 0 CC, has one slow fucking ability. Great support. I don't know. Proceeds to get stomped by lock support. That's actually what's gonna happen. I can see the future. I'm 0-12 and I'm like, well, lock support. There you have it, boys. Alright, we're gonna miss all our Qs. I'm calling it now. 2% hit ratio on Qs. That might be my average hit percent ratio on Qs, honestly. I don't know. On champions, at least. I fucking miss all the damn time. Bro, my eyes are so blurry. It's cause they're like bloodshot because I was awake for so damn long. And now like they're blurry even with glasses, bro. It's not ideal. Can I talk? Hi. Oh, I can. Well, now they think I'm just a guy who wants to say hi. Ah, bro, fly. Fly, get the fuck out of here, man. Why do I even have flies? I think I threw out all the old apple cores. I think that's what caused them before. I'm not sure though. I don't have like any organic food. Oh, I got fucking apples out, but I don't think they're bad yet. I just got them like this week or last week. Maybe they're bad. I don't know. Apples should be good for a week, right? 2 weeks? I'm not sure. I don't buy apples often. I just bought apples because I was getting tired of peeling oranges. Oranges are good, but like, they're a pain to peel. You are not doing this right. Oh, he got it. He done zapped me, bro. I done got zapped. Bro, I can't see for shit, bro. What do I got in my eyes, man?
An enemy has been slain.
I can see a little better now. Maybe it's on my glasses. Let me check my glasses. I don't know if it's my eyes or my glasses. I think like having bloodshot eyes could probably make my fucking eyes worse, but it could just be smudgy glasses. Okay, it was just smudgy glasses, bro. It was just I don't know. Hadn't cleaned them in a while. Cleaned is a loose term. I just wiped them on my shirt. No, that's always good. That seems to be good enough. I don't know, when I was a kid my parents were always like, wipe them on the microphones. And I'm like, nope. I'm a fucking 12-year-old, I'm a fucking wipe them on the fucking shirt I have on. I'm a stupid piece of cloth I'd never bring with me. But nowadays it doesn't even seem like it matters. Like, I think before it was like, oh, they're gonna get scratches or some shit. I don't know. Can I get a Q in on him? Oh, you son of a bitch, there I don't even know if Q kills. How am I level 2 and they're both level 3, bro? That's some bullshit. Now, Fury, how are you level 4, bro? Can I kill him? Bro, that did so much damage. Kill him, Briar. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. Oh, fuck, you lose. You lose with solid HP. Kill that guy, Briar. No. He all died. I'm muting to preserve my lack of embarrassment. I should have killed that lock easily, but I'm still level 2, bro. These motherfuckers are all level 4 and I'm level 2, bro. What the hell is going on? I guess they're level 3 still. Bro, my fucking support has more CS than me. I need to step it up, bro. 8 CS Ezreal, 4 minutes. What is that? 4 CS per minute? I don't fucking know. I can't do math right now, bro. I can't even do math when my brain is right. No, it's not that I can't. I just don't feel doing it, bro. That's what calculators are for, bro. Calculators do that shit. I just type it into Google. Oh, bro, you fucked up. Oh, you son of a bitch. Let me dash. Let me dash. I do a lot of funny voices, which is weird. Because when I watch people, I don't find funny voices entertaining. I just do them because that's just like what I do when I'm playing normally, bro. I just do fucking weird voices. I don't know. But like, I don't find them entertaining, you know? So I'm just like, why do I even do this, bro? I wouldn't watch this. Sometimes there's a good funny voice with like, fucking what we made? And then like some guy has some random bullshit, and then I'm like, okay, that's a pretty good voice for that, bro. But most of the time it's just random ass voices, and I'm like, I don't find random ass voices funny. Am I trying to appeal to 3-year-olds? Trying to be what's it called? Robin Williams? I don't fucking know. I think he did funny voices. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I watched some of his movies growing up. Where I feel the caffeine in me, bro. I'm hella stimmed, bruh. Caffeine is working overtime. I got 3 neurons now. 4 neurons. I had 3, but the caffeine grew a new one, even though that's not how neurons work. But, you know. I'm pretty sure after a certain age you just get no new neurons. You can create new pathways within the neurons, but your fucking neurons are just fucked. I think that age is 25. I'm basically just cooked after 25, you get no more. But it might be earlier. So, I got no new neurons, and I'm only getting dumber, bro, so like, I'm cooked, bro. Once in a while I post something smart on Facebook and people are like, yo, you actually know shit. And I'm like, nah man, the internet knows shit. I just know how to find shit on the internet, man. Or I do code, but like, the last time I did code I just fucking told AI to do the code, bro, and I was like, ah, I'll fix it a little bit. I didn't even fix it. I think I made it worse. And then my friend, he looked at the code and he just put back what the AI put in it initially. And I'm like, oh, I guess I needed that part. But it was pretty funny. He just put back what I took out from the AI, because I was like, I don't need this shit. I just need it to fucking tell me milligrams and peak. And fucking step. Then he was like, no, you need this shit too to show the peak of the dosage. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I took that line out when the AI wrote it, because I thought the AI was broken, but it was just my code thing being broken. Oh, get him. No. Get him! I don't know where he is. Oh, we got this Gabby on the side. Nope, Gabby got me in the bag, bro. Bro, yeah, how do you do so much damage? We got literally 0 damage. I guess I had like 80 health. Okay, I'm never using these. Dude, I need 1 RL needles so I can, no one was there for the drawing stream, but so I can do one of those on my arms. It's like that. When I do that, I just call it flow, because that's what I call it. I don't know, man. Sometimes it looks different. Sometimes it's way bigger lines. Sometimes it's smaller lines, but it's all generally just a bunch of lines. Sometimes shapes filled in, but it's all just flow. And this is kind of flow, but this is flow for dummies, because this is a flow I do when I go into mental hospitals, because they don't have sharp pencils, because people would probably try to stab each other or themselves with them. So they give you fucking Crayolas, bro, and you have to fucking work with the biggest lines in the world, and you're just like, supposed to draw thin lines, bro. I guess, like, if I actually gave enough of a shit, I could probably barter, or like, convince one of the employees to give me a fucking pen so I could, like, draw thin lines. Cause I'd just be like, dude, I'm not fucking killing myself. I'll keep this pen on me. And like, I just want to draw thin lines, bro. That's just my art style, bro. I don't know. Some of the rehabs things, not rehabs, they're fucking psych wards, bro. Rehabs are nice, and they let you keep phones. They let you keep a bunch of shit. They're nice because you just go to a place where you get drug tested to make sure you're not fucking doing morphine in the bathroom or whatever. Although one time I went to a rehab and I asked a guy, he went to prison, and I was like, oh dude, so you've been to prison, so you know how to make food, right? Like, how do you do that? He's like, oh, you just take like a juice, put a bunch of sugar in it, fucking put some breadcrumbs in it, and fucking wait a week or two, and then you'll have some shit. I was like, nice. I did that shit. I left a gallon bag of that shit outside my fucking place, bro. Like outside the boundaries of the fucking thing. Like they had a fence, and I just put it right outside the fence in a bush. And I would just check it, like burp it every couple of days. Did I get it? Get me up. Get me up. Get me up. No. Come on, be a nice guy. There you go. I would burp it every few days. And then I fucking had fucking orange juice, fucking something. It got me buzzed. And there was another dude that was in my fucking in the same fucking house as me. And he was like, bro, can I have some? I'm like, yeah, sure, I guess. And then, like, he just kept coming back, like, every 30 minutes. And he was like, can I have some more, bro? And I was just like, bro, I got, like, 2 fucking cups out of this shit, bro. You've been drinking this shit all night, man. I don't know. But I was just like, yeah, sure, whatever. I got a little buzzed. He got a little buzzed. Neither of us got drunk, though. If I waited like another week, I'm pretty sure we would have gotten drunk. But like, I waited 1 week and I was like, it's probably good enough. But if you wait longer, you get a lot more alcohol out of it. I think that was the first time I brewed alcohol. And then I remembered drinking some shit out of my dad's cabinet one time. That was alcohol, and it was just basically that, except he used like proper fucking brewing ingredients. And I drank that shit, it had yeast in it. I swallowed the yeast and I fucking gagged. I was like, holy shit, this shit sucks, man. But I was just drinking all the alcohol they had, bro. I was just like, alcohol? The goo? I love that shit. Bro. Okay. But it was a wake up call. I was like, do not drink yeast, bro. I didn't even know what it was. I was just like, the fucking clumps at the bottom, don't drink that shit. Drink off the top, bro. But you had like 10 fucking gallon chugs in there, and I would just go in and just take the tops off every once in a while. I'm pretty sure he knew, because he was like, okay, this one's missing, this one's missing. I don't know. They knew I drank. I used to cook dinner every night, and at first I was like, oh, can I have some wine to make this fucking Italian dish? And at first I started by actually just using the wine. And then I was like, you know what? I could drink some of this wine, and I could be fucked up for dinner, and we could have a delicious meal. And then eventually they were like, here's some cooking wine. And I'm like, ah, you caught on real quick. No, I got away. But I drank like a motherfucker as a teenager. Bro, do you die to me? No, I should have queued, bro. I didn't have the reaction time for that. Who am I joking? But I drank like a motherfucker as a kid. Not as a kid, after I turned 16. Before then, I didn't really drink. But my dad stored a bunch of beer in the fucking fridge when I was like 14. I took one and I fucking took a sip. I'm like, this shit's fucking nasty. Why would I drink this shit? And then I put it away. And then one of my friends, when we were like 15, all he fucking talked about was weed, bro. Every day we were playing League and he was like, bro, weed's the greatest shit in the world. I'm like, you're so stupid. Shut the fuck up about weed. Drugs are dumb, bro. And then eventually, like a year later, I was just like, I just found a thing of Vicodin and I was just like, I wonder what that does. I fucking took that shit, I was like, holy shit, I'm in heaven, bro. And then I became a druggie. Overnight. And then I had a rough month of doing dumb shit, crashing cars, fucking sneaking out every night to meet a girl. It was wild, bro. Stealing all my parents' drugs because they were fucking good as hell, man. And then they were like, go to a fucking psych ward, you can't leave for months, bro. I was like, alright, that'll turn me up for another few years. I stopped doing all that shit for a minute, bro. I was like, I'm not doing that shit again, bro. I don't want to be locked up in another psych ward for a month, bro. It sucks. I dumped the girl I was seeing. She was like, but you're the one who brought all the drugs. And I'm like, fair point, but I can't see you. I don't know. I think I broke up with her in a really dumb way. I should have just been like, I'm sorry, my parents will send me to a psych ward if I fucking keep seeing you, bro. And like, I love you, but like, I can't be sent to another psych ward for a month to just sneak out every night, bro. Once I get a car, maybe we can chill again. That's probably the mature way of fucking doing that shit. But I was fucking dumb as shit. I should have done that. Because honestly, after I got a car, I probably would have visited her a lot more. But I broke up with her in bad terms, so it did not work out. Did I get an assist on that game? Bruh, she dodged it. Oh, yeah, she loves your death. Nah, you don't even take 0 damage, bro. Yeah. I don't know. That was the first time I fiended for a girl, bro. But the drugs might have played a role. I might have been fiending for drugs and a girl, so, you know. I don't know. No, she wasn't a girl. She was a woman. I was just a kid, but it's all the same. I feel like 16 and 19, it's like nothing. It's of no concern, bro. I don't think that's weird behavior. I think that's just like normal. Now, like 16 and 20, they're not 20. 16 and 20, I would say, is a cutoff. 4 years after high school is basically cutoff, bro. I guess that's not 4 years after high school, but like 4 years after. If you would have been like a fucking senior when they were in middle school, whatever, last grade, I think that's a cutoff. But 16 and 19 is not the cutoff. I don't know. That's just my opinion, but I'm not the law. But also the law didn't care when I fucking ran away with a 17-year-old when I was 19 to California, bro. So, well, they did care that, like, they knew I was the last person to see this runaway. And they were like, do you know where they are? And they were like, yeah, they ran away to California. And then they were like, well, great. I'm sure they were like, what a great son you have there, bud. But I was drugged the fuck out of my mind, bro. I was taking heroin and meth every day, and I was just like, oh, hitchhike to California? That seems like a good idea, yeah. So we did that. Fucking terrible idea, bro. Both of us just got hella fucked up, bro. We were like dumbasses. But then we went to California, and then both of us became meth head dumbasses, bro. We're both clean now, but I was 8 to like 19, so it's like, I'm pretty sure I'm the one that's that fucked. But like, it was cooked. It was absolutely cooked, bro. Wouldn't do again. Wouldn't recommend anyone doing that, honestly. Don't hitchhike to California if you have no money or friends in California, bro. I'll leave. Oh, did I get him? No. Oh, you missed. You son of a bitch. Get wrecked. Get wrecked by turret energy, bro. We got the Timo, we got the fucking Galio. We can't go to there, bro. Three. We got him all. Oh, let's go there. Oh, there we go, guy. There, come back. I missed. I'm not gonna miss it. Oh, yeah, I missed. Oh, get loaded. Revenge. Alright. But that girl, she got sober. And then eventually I was like, I'm gonna go fucking sober, bro. Because one time I fucking drank so much that I was just like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And then I was like, I'm never gonna drink fucking again. And then I drank one more time after that. On the 15th of June this year. It was a big F. Big F. But it is what it is. So we reset the timer. But it's okay. We haven't drank since then. We've had no urges to drink. I drank that one night, I drank 3 beers, fucking puked, and I was like, this is fucking awful. Why would I do this shit again, man? Holy shit. I got a blink too, bro. But my blink is less useful. I didn't dodge a fucking skill shot.
An ally has been slain.
No, you son of a bitch. Die. Nice. You got too. I'll go ahead. Hunter, I do. One more Q. One more. Got you. W-E. No! No! I missed my W and I missed my E. Huge. Whoa, I'm 13 and 8. I'm not inting. I ain't inting today, but I'll be inting tomorrow. Cause I took my schizo pills, and I'll have less dopamine.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, bro, we better get this Zeri. How did we miss the Zeri? Okay, he's yo, motherfucker! I couldn't Q in time. I don't think Q would have healed me for shit, bro. No, would have healed me for like 30% on the event, but... Bro, I got the burps. I got hella gas, bro. Like, valve gas, not like gas. I don't know what gas would be. I guess that'd be gasoline. I got 55 gallon drum oils of gas. No, I've had hella gas for the past like fucking 30 hours, bro. It's something to do with not taking schizo pills. That fucks up my bowels, bro. I get extremely gassy and shit, bro. Wild. Bro, that doodle I did, ain't nobody even fucking liked it on Facebook, bro. Usually I get like 2 or 3 likes on my shit on Facebook, cause like 2 or 3 of my friends are just like, that's good, no? But like this time, one guy liked it, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? I spent like fucking 6 hours, well, on and off, 6 hours just doodling that shit, man. But I guess it's like nothing, the nothing burger, because it's just a bunch of random shapes. Then like, the reason I like it is because I was schizo and I could see a bunch of random shit in it just by looking at it. But if you're not schizo or on LSD, you're probably not gonna see much. I ain't got nothing in the taking that too. Yay! No, pull him in! Alright, me and you, Timo. Me and you. My unblindable Q versus your stupid blind. Ah shit, there's a lot here. Someone told me about that lot. It was like 1 HP, I forgot it. I was hoping we killed him, but I guess we didn't. But what that past experience taught me of hitchhiking is never hitchhike with another person. Because if you get separated because your phone battery dies and they're off smoking meth and you're just like, I didn't want to smoke meth because I'm trying to stay sober with you so that like I can be sane. And like
An ally has been slain.
and like you get separated and then you realize she has your charger and then you're just like, I'm fucking cooked, and you just sit on the side of the road trying to find her, but you don't even remember where you're at because you're fucking schizophrenic.
An enemy has been slain.
It's just not a good
An
recipe,
enemy
bro.
has been slain.
Also, I would say if you're schizophrenic, bring your schizo pills so that you can like function. But I didn't have schizo pills yet. I was just like schizo, but my fucking remedy was heroin and meth. But the meth is certainly not helpful. The heroin at least puts you to sleep, but yeah. Alrighty. I got a piece of something in my water, bro. I guess it's going in my throat now. Looks like some sort of tea leaf. Oh, bro, did my tea arrive? I ordered so much fucking tea, bro. I think one of them arrives the 14th, and then the other ones arrive the 16th. So, I don't think today. Oh, I also bought incense. Because I was like, I'm a smell like a new age hippie. And I will do that. I made my own incense today out of fucking... I just used a piece of paper and then I put some chamomile blend mixed tea in there. It smelled pretty good. When it was a Goda Cola burning, it smelled really earthy. And then when it was a chamomile burning, it smelled pretty sweet. All the other elements I couldn't really smell. But the other two I could, because they were the main ingredients. But it was pretty good. It did smell like a proper incense, but I think that's just because it was smoky. I hope incense doesn't cause the same shit as like nicotine shit, bro. Surely it doesn't cause smokers fucking... Because I'm about to move out. And if I have like a smoker's fucking house just because I bought a bunch of incense, it'll be a damn shame, bro. I don't think it makes it smell like a smoker house. I think it just smells like incense. And I think the incense smells goes away. Not like nicotine where it lingers. Oh. Uh, uh, do 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 do. I'm getting tired, but I'm not tired because I just took fucking 200 milligrams of caffeine. That was dumb. Who friend requested me? Oral or flow? Do we do IV? Do we take the chance? Do we add a random? We never add randoms, bro. Fucking never, bro. If you're one of the 24 on here, good job. You, I actually added. Because I used to be called Goth, Little Goth Boy or some shit. It was a play on words on Little Peep bullshit, bro. Because I was like, Little Peep is lit. Because I was like fucking 20 and I was like, Little Peep, he's fire. Now I'm like 27, I'm like, Little Peep was really immature. Not for his age, just immature, just because he didn't grow old enough to become more mature, you know? Because he got fed fucking fentanyl instead of Xanax, bro. It's a bummer. He OD'd, but he didn't even do it on purpose, you know? That shit sucks. But now I listen back to his songs, I'm like, ah. I wonder what he would have made now. But is what it is, you know? Didn't a bunch of the fucking SoundCloud rappers die all at like 25, bro? Was it a great conspiracy, bro? Was there a fucking SoundCloud fucking, what's it called, agency that was like, you can live like a king for the next 4 years, but then we take you out, bro? I don't know. I think Juice WRLD, Temptation, and fucking Lil Peep all died when they were 25. Did Juice WRLD die? I think Juice WRLD also made a song about fucking Lil Peep and Temptation dying at 25. And he was like, damn. And then he fucking died. I'm like, damn. When I was like 13 or 12, some shit, I had a friend. It was this friend. We're still kind of friends. We don't talk much, but we talk once in a while. We used to talk a lot. We used to make drugs. We used to do a lot of drugs. But he's mostly sober. He still drinks. But, this guy right here, me and him, I was like, yo, bro, let's make a pact that if we don't become rich and famous by 27, we kill ourselves. And I was like, that'll be great motivation. He's like, the first day he was like, yeah, that sounds great. And then like he came back, I talked to my parents and they said it was fucking stupid, bro. And I was like, nah, bro, live fast, die young. And I kept that spirit up until I was like fucking 24 or some shit. And I was like, I'm done drinking. And then I was like, live slow, die whenever. I saw that quote somewhere. It's a good quote. Live slow, die whenever. You know, that's the way to do it. But I was like, live fast, die young for a while. But I never got famous, and I never got rich, and I never got anything, bro. I just became a fucking fiend. And then it took a couple years to fucking become not a fiend. And then it took a couple years to stop drinking. And then finally my schizo was in check, but now I'm tired all the time, so it's kind of like, you got the curse of everlasting wakefulness, annoying voices, and hallucinations. My hallucinations are people touching me in fucking the nether regions for the most part, and stuff like that. I just feel things touching my dick and shit, and it's all sexual and shit. It's annoying as shit. It's especially annoying when I'm trying to fucking fall asleep, and then I feel something touching my dick, and I get fucking rock hard, and then I'm like, God damn it, bro. And I try not to jack off because I'm like, fuck this. Me jacking off will probably fucking fucking thing the fucking hallucination. And then whatever it's called. Like build the neural pathways for it. And then I'm like, okay, finally, I'm back to normal. And then I try to fall asleep, get fucking rock hard again from a random fucking ghost hand touching me, bro. And then sometimes when I'm cycling, I get random ghost hands inside of my ass, and I'm just like, this is no good. And sometimes when I'm laying in bed, I get random ghost hands inside my ass, and I'm also like, this is no good. So, I feel like if I was gay, I would probably be like, whatever. But I would be like constantly horny. And then like all the random voices would be annoying as shit, like forever, but like, I don't know. My schizo's weird schizo. And then like I get like visual hallucinations. Most of the time it's just like I have LSD vision. Like my vision without meds is just like if you took a tab of LSD. My psychology is probably this similar to if you took a tab of LSD too. But it's just like perma LSD. Which, like, I was like, hell yeah, I unlocked perma LSD, and then I got a bunch of other shit, and I'm like, this wasn't included in the package, bro. I didn't sign up for this shit. I like the free LSD part forever, though. Like, but, well, I used to like it. Now it's annoying, bro. Like, it just, because, like, you get the same symptoms of where you can't, like, fucking sleep. And, like, for me, when I used to take LSD, my jaw would clench up, and I get those same symptoms when I get schizo, bro. So, it's like I'm actually on LSD, but I don't take LSD. But, I would say that that's the least bothersome of my symptoms, is the fucking, visual hallucinations, bro. The tactile and auditory hallucinations suck, bro. They absolutely suck. But the visual ones, I'm just like, I'm just kind of tripping, bro. Forever. But even that gets annoying, because, like, you're riding your bicycle, and in the middle of the street, you start seeing patterns, you start seeing people, like, come out, and, like, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know. Perma LSD is like, it's good when you're like, dude, LSD costs like $10 a tab, and I don't have $10 a tab all the time, or I bought like a fucking sheet, but like, I'm out of a sheet now. I never actually took the whole damn sheet, bro. The last trip I did, I took a quarter of the sheet I bought. The first part was like, holy shit, what the hell? Like, it was like, you know how LSD is a slow build-up of like colors and shit and like things moving around? It was just like, as soon as I ate it, well, not ate it, I chewed on it for like fucking 5 minutes, but it just, and everything was moving. I'm like, yo, this is like DMT, like before you fall asleep. This is like DMT shit. And then it chilled out. And then I got hella paranoid schizo fucking out of my mind, and I was just like panicking, screaming. And that was still when one of my friends was, well, 2 people were living with me, and I was just screaming in the middle of the fucking night, punching everything. And he was just like, chill out, man. There's no 5th dimensional beings all across the room, bro. There's no one here. It's just you and us. It's like, chill out. I'm like, no, they're 5th dimensional beings. You can't see them, bro. And I was just like, alright, that's the last time I do LSD. I haven't done LSD since then, or any psychedelic, really. Like, all the people that trip, they're like, once you have your first bad trip, that's usually the sign to stop. And I was like, alright, I'll listen to these guys. So I haven't done any psychedelics since, because I had my first bad trip, and I don't want that again, man. But that was a wild time, bro. Don't take 25 tabs of LSD or a quarter sheet. Don't rip a sheet just in a piece and fucking chew on that shit. It's not the way to do it, bro. Honestly, don't even fucking take a tab of LSD if you're schizo, bro. For real, man. Like, if you're schizo, I feel like taking LSD is just like adding fuel to the fire, bro. Like, sometimes it's like, it's okay. I'm more schizo than I was before. But it's controlled schizo. But most of the times, it's just like, it's just more schizo on top of schizo, bro. At least for me. I don't know. It just depends, I guess. Some people can take psychedelics, but, well, no people can take psychedelics legally in the US, but, like, some people can do it without having terrible consequences. But, I've talked so much about drugs this stream, bro. I don't know. I just had to vent. I vented about a lot of shit today, bro. Is what it is. Who I am now. A failure for now, but maybe I won't be in a few years. You never know. I don't know how I'm not gonna be a failure in a few years, but you never know. Maybe I fucking roll into a pile of money somehow. And then I'm just like, what? It worked out, man. I did it, man. I doubt that's gonna happen. I don't think you just fucking trip and fall into a bunch of money, bro, but you never fucking know, man. You know, Great Expectations taught me, sometimes some random con you help in the middle of nowhere could set you up for life. But make sure the con doesn't visit you, cause then he'll fucking get arrested again, bro, or get shot. I can't remember how it ended. Sorry, spoilers for Great Expectations. It came out in the fucking 1600s. Get on with it, bro. I guess if you're a freshman in high school, you just got cooked. But I don't know why a freshman in high school would watch me, bro. But that's when I had to read it, but he was so certain it was the fucking old lady that set him up. He was like, oh, she sees my potential. And then he was like, wait, it was him? Oh no. And I was like, bro, just be fucking happy you lived a good life, bro. You got set up for life, and then you fucked it up, bro. I didn't actually read all the way to the end where he had to readjust to being a fucking normal civilian with, like, having a real job and being a peasant again. I'm pretty sure that part I just fucking read the cliff notes of or some shit. I don't remember which parts I read the cliff notes of and which parts I read. I just remember some of the times I was just like reading it and I'm like, bro, my brain cannot fucking compute this shit, man. There's something about the way that they wrote back then that like my brain is just like bro, I barely understand modern English. I can't fucking be bothered with this. Beowulf, it was okay. Only because it was short. But, like, yeah, and it was a simple story. Badass guy just kills every guy he fucking wants to. It was a simple story, so I was like, I think I can follow this. But Great Expectations was like, I don't know. One of my teachers' fucking summer reading was The Alchemist, and I was like, yo, this book's fire, bro. The Alchemist is actually fire. It's just like it's subtle hints of Eastern philosophy. I think she was just trying to open up that possibility to us. I think like every English teacher tries to do that in a subtle way, but like without it being like, oh, you're bringing religion into the fucking classroom. But like, I read that shit and I was like, yo, this shit's fire, bro. The like universal language shit. Like, I'm like, yo, that's sick. And then the next year, one of my teachers, not the next year, 2 years later, 3 years later, I don't fucking remember. One of my teachers made me read Siddhartha, which wasn't so subtle in its Eastern philosophy, and I'm pretty sure she got fired for making us read that book. And I was like, this book's fire, bro. Like, I fucking love Buddha, bro. This guy's sick, bro. I kind of followed his life path to some certain extent. I was born into fucking nothing. I got adopted into something. I abandoned the something. I lived with the fucking, what are they called in Buddha language? Ascidians? I don't fucking remember. The people that basically fucking live life to torture themselves. I did that by like becoming a druggie. And then I meditated. But instead of reaching nirvana, I reached the conclusion I was schizophrenic. So, same path, different outcome. Maybe my last life I fucked it up real bad. But, I don't know. Maybe if I was born in like 300 BCE, people would have been like, oh, this guy's a fucking wizard, bro. This guy fucking knows all of the universe. He can see colors where we can't see them. He can talk to trees. He hears voices. He fucking... Or they might have just been like, this guy's an absolute fucking lunatic, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. If I was born earlier, I don't know if I would have been called a mystic or a lunatic. Either one is possible. I think it would have been based on how I present myself. If I presented myself as in poems and like Rumi did, maybe people would have been like, ah, this guy's a mystic. If I presented myself as a fucking hedonistic, fucking lustful demon thing, people would have been like, this guy's a fucking lunatic, bro. And I have both sides in me. I have the poet writing guy, the painter guy, the fucking guitar player guy, the fucking art guy, and then I have the fucking lustful fucking shitstorm that is my fucking schizophrenia, bro. So, I have both sides in me. But, I think if I presented one brighter than the other, I would have been remembered as one or the other. But who knows? Maybe if I was born in 300 BCE, I wouldn't have been fucking traumatized as a fucking kid. Maybe I wouldn't have been an orphan, been put in orphanages, beat the shit out of, thrown down some stairwells, and then fucking beaten down until I had nothing. And then adopted, and then expected to be a normal citizen of society. I did go through a lot of therapy. So I think if my parents didn't put me in therapy, there's a high chance I would have been a much worse person. But I think they were like, this guy's a little too fucked up for home parenting advice, bro. We gotta get a professional to make sure he doesn't do some dumb shit in the future. And for what it's worth, I haven't done anything tremendously, completely, unbearably awful. I've done bad shit, but like, I haven't shot up 100 people for no reason, so maybe the therapy worked. I don't know. Maybe it worked. But there's also a lot of fucking times where I blacked out when I was schizo in the middle of homeless streak, bro. I just blacked out and woke up in a new town and I was like, what the hell fucking happened, bro? I would just be blacked out and then I would wake up and I'm like, what's going on? Where am I? What the fuck is going on? And I would just start walking, pacing, and just fucking walk till my feet bled, then sit down and be like, what the hell do I do, bro? And then I would fucking wake up in a new place and it would be the same shit, bro. I don't know. I don't know if it was drug induced or some other shit. I don't know what happened. But then one time, I must have walked into a nice white suburban fucking residential area. Because I was just walking and I thought the trees were werewolves and vampires were sucking my blood from, like, the stems of trees. I don't fucking know what I thought, but I was just running and I just started running like crazy, swinging my arms and shit, and someone called the cops and the cops were like, what drugs are you on? I'm like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't even know if I'm on drugs. I'm just fucked up, bro. And they were like, alright. They brought me to a hospital. And then while I was at the hospital, I was like, I'm thirsty. I think I remember I tried to eat silica gel. I don't fucking know why. I was fucking out of it. And I got really fucking thirsty. And I was like, can I have some fucking water, please? And I kept asking for water. And the nurse was like, yeah, in a bit. I'm like, bro, I am so fucking thirsty. I'm gonna fucking kill myself if I don't get water. And they were like, oh, Baker acted. And then I was just Baker acted. And the cops were like, alright. Not our fucking job anymore, man. And then they shot me up with some sort of antipsychotic, but it didn't do shit. Because I think antipsychotics take a while to work, and I think I needed, like, diazepam or Valium or some shit like that to completely chill me out. When the nurses gave me Ativan, I chilled out a little bit, but for the most part, I was just crazy in a psych ward. I was like singing, painting, doing a bunch of shit. I was crazy in a psych ward. There's always one guy in a psych ward that's just like fucking singing and like on. You can just tell he's manic as hell or some shit. One guy or girl. Last psych ward. Actually, last psych ward, I don't remember much of it. Oh, I was put in the docile unit, so there wasn't anyone, bro. Everyone was just basically people that were just like, yeah, I want to quit nicotine, but like, I can't do it on my own, so I figured I would just come in here, and I'm like, bro. I drank myself half to death. I'm with the guy that wanted to fucking quit nicotine the easy way. Okay, bro. Bro, where's my nicotine, bro? Not the easy way, it's always the hard way, bro. Nicotine's such a fucking bastard to fucking quit, bro. Every time I try to quit nicotine, I don't know if it's part of my schizophrenia or not, but like I feel the lack of nicotine grabbing me by the balls. Like, not metaphorically, physically. And I'm just like, God damn it, nicotine's got me by the balls, bro. And I told my dad that. I didn't tell him it was like not a metaphor. I was just like, it's got me by the balls, bro. And he's like, I'm glad you recognize it. One day you'll quit. And I'm like, maybe. But that day is not today. I quit for 6 months one time. But then I just got really bored. And I was like, you know what? It's time to smoke a cigarette and drink a beer. I quit beer too and everything. I was just like sober for 6 months. And then I was like, you know what? It's time to drink a beer. I hadn't had an experience where I was like, I want to fucking die on beer yet. My worst experience was just puking, and I was like, I can fucking puke all day, I don't care. Alright. Let's play a game. That's enough fucking venting to no one. Venting to all 0 viewers, bro. I don't know, I'm just talking at a camera. And maybe one day it finds someone in the void. And that someone... Oh, if they're a druggie, they might just hear this shit and fucking be like, well, time to redose. Because when I was trying to go to AA meetings, when I was trying to get sober the first few times, they would just talk about alcohol all the time, and I was just like, bro, I'm not strong enough to listen to this. And then, without fail, every time I started going to AA meetings, I fucking drank within 2 weeks. This time, I was like, I'm not going to AA meetings. I'm literally just, it's me and my doc. That's gonna be a sobriety team, bro. If I feel cravings, I will tell the doctor. If I feel anything, I'll tell the doctor. And that's gonna be my fucking sobriety team. And it worked out way better than fucking AA, bro. Because I didn't drink for almost 2 years. And then I haven't drank since that one day. So... But that one day I did drink, it was because I had a shit doctor, bro. I was just pissed at a shitty doctor, and I was like, if my word on telling you that I haven't drank in 2 years doesn't count for shit, why am I not drinking? And then I drank, and I was like, this is awful, I'm never doing this again. So, it didn't fix anything. Except it reinstilled the fucking learned behavior that drinking was awful. But fuck that doctor. She was terrible. I don't even think it's her fault. I think she was just new, so she didn't know what the fuck she was doing, bro. She just became a doctor, and he was like, give her a try. And I'm like, she's in Spring Hill, so it'll be easy. I'm like, okay. And then we had a terrible time, and I was like, I cannot see you anymore. I need to see the original doctor. He was good. Also, it seems like male doctors I get along with way better than female doctors. Just from my past experience. The first doctor I had was a female doctor. But, like, she would not listen to shit I said. And every time I, like, brought up studies and shit, she would just be like, stop reading studies. And I'm like, bitch, I'm fucking diseased. I gotta figure out how to fix this shit, bro. And I didn't say that, obviously. But I was just like, I'm not gonna stop reading medical articles on how to fucking fix the schizophrenia I have because this shit is unbearable. And we didn't get along. And then eventually she stopped being like a fucking physician thing. She just started working at the hospital as their local psychiatrist. I saw her one day when I was drinking a bunch and I got hospitalized, and was like, "You're still a doctor?" She was like, "Yeah, I just stopped my own practice," and I was like, "Oh." And then I was like, she saw what they were giving me. I was just like, the whole time I was in the hospital, I was like, anytime I'm not on GABAergic drugs, I feel hands touching me in my ass and in my dick, and it's fucking obnoxious, and it sucks, and it sucks, and it sucks. And they were like, "All right, I guess we'll just keep giving you GABAergic drugs for until you see her." And then she saw it. She's like, "Bro, you took like fucking 30 clonazepam in fucking 24 hours, bro. No doctor is gonna prescribe this." And I was like, that's a fair point. But I am not drunk anymore, so I'm just gonna leave. So I didn't fix the problem, but I was also not seeing a doctor at the time. Yeah. Because after she quit, I was just like, well, guess I have no doctor now. And then every time I tried to schedule an appointment with a doctor, I'd just like wake up too late and I would just be like, fuck, I missed it. And like I did that with 3 different doctor's offices all in Spring Hill, and I was like, ah, fuck. I just cooked myself out of 3 doctor's offices in Spring Hill. And like when I finally got the new doctor, I told my parents, and they were like, "Bro, just fucking tell us. We'll pay the fucking fee so that you can see them. It's better than you not having the doctor." And I was like, "Okay, well, lesson learned." But yeah, that shit sucked. But I was just literally laying in bed for 28 hours a day. Literally more hours than fucking hours available. And then I got on my bicycle and I got motivation and I started going back to life. And then I got a doctor that listened and he fixed me. And I stopped going on my bicycle. For the most part. I still have to go to the grocery stores and shit, but it's annoying. I want to have vampire skin, like pure fucking white, pale as, bro, like pale as a ghost, bro. That's the kind of skin I find hot. I'm like, bro, when someone's like pale as a vampire, that's fucking hot, bro. But I have to go outside too much. So I have Florida tan bullshit, man. I don't have to go outside too much though, because all my groceries are ordered. I just have to get the occasional groceries and my pills once in a while. But yeah. Yeah. Bro, we have not played League. I am just venting to no one, bro. Who needs a therapist? Just spill all your shit on the internet for everyone to hear, man. Surely that's the right move. Surely. Ah. I told my dad I would try to find a therapist. I'm gonna try to find a male therapist, because if male doctors mesh more with me, I have a feeling male therapists I'll mesh more with. Because, I don't know, maybe I feel more comfortable around male doctors and explaining my symptoms and shit. Like, it doesn't feel embarrassing and shit, and doesn't feel weird. Around females, I'm like, well, female doctors, I'm just like, well, that's hard to explain, you know? It's just hard to talk about it because it's just like, I have to talk about getting hard and shit to a female doctor, and I'm like, it just feels uncomfortable. But is what it is. Ooh. Bruh. I should hire a therapist, but make him do it through YouTube. Public. So that I raise my concurrent viewers from 0 to fucking 1, bro. That would be hype, bro. Public therapy, that seems like a fucking great idea, bro. Oh yeah, the shit you want to talk about in private, let's post that shit right on YouTube. Fuck HIPAA law. Fuck all that shit, you know? I feel like I made a misstep when I was in the first psych ward after crashing my car, getting out of jail, and dealing with a bunch of shit. And like, I was about to jump out of the car, and my parents were like, "Okay, psych ward." And then I went to the psych ward, and instead of just trying to figure out that I have schizophrenia, I was just like, I'm addicted. Let me go to therapy or rehab shit or something like that. And they were like, fine. And then when I went to rehab, that's when I did all the bad drugs, bro. The worst drug I did up till that point was like LSD. And then when I went to rehab, fucking did heroin, meth, all that shit, and I was just like, what the fuck did I do, man? Before rehab, I was doing LSD, which is like, it fucks your brain up, probably, or some shit, I don't know. But, it's not a fucking needle you inject into your veins, bro. So, I think I made a misstep. I feel like if I tried to sit down and just be like, okay, I'm pretty sure these feelings I'm feeling in my butt area and on my fucking dick are hallucinations, and I have voices in my head. I'm pretty sure I have schizophrenia. If I just did that, I would have just kept living with my parents medicated and not met all the druggies in the world, bro. I don't know. I think it was a real mistake going to rehab, bro. There's some people trying to get sober, but then there's other people bringing LSD into the fucking rehab. You know, it is what it is. I was the latter at the end. At the beginning, I was just meditating and shit. I was like, I'm gonna reach Nirvana, bro. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be the first white man to reach Nirvana, bro. But, that didn't happen. I just fucking felt a bunch of hallucinations while trying to meditate. But, it's weird. It's weird, man. I'm just yapping, bro. You know what? This is a yapping stream. This isn't even a league stream anymore. But at the end, there was a guy that was just like, you know anyone around here? I'm like, yeah, I'm from around here. And it was like, what does he sell? I'm like, probably like DMT, LSD. You can probably get laughing gas and shit like that. And I'm like, just mostly psychedelics. He's like, alright. We're gonna do those every day for the next 2 weeks. And I was like, okay, I'm not against that. My mistake was giving the LSD to other people that asked for it. Because I was like, okay, if you're asking for it, you're gonna be cool with it, right? You're not gonna be a fucking guy that's like, I want LSD, and then turn around to the fucking people and be like, I took the LSD and now the walls are rainbows. And Peter and this guy gave it to me, and I'm like, You motherfucker, bro. Why would you ask for LSD if you didn't fucking want LSD, bro? Like, I don't get it. Most of the people we gave it to, they were just chill. They were like, cool. Some colors on the wall. And then one fucker had to ruin it all. And... and then I fucking did heroin and meth, bro. It was a stand-up tragedy, bro. To be fair, I did bring LSD into like a fucking rehab, so like, you know, I fucked up. That part I fucked up on, but like, LSD isn't fucking heroin, you know. It's like you see cool colors and you're slightly fucking trippy, you know. It's not fucking heroin. It's not fucking meth. It's fucking LSD. Everyone was cool with it, except one guy we gave it to. Now I'm like, fuck that guy. His name was fucking Will. Fuck that guy, Will. I think he's a photographer or some shit. Fuck that guy. You ruined a good thing, bro. We could have all just been like fucking like Peter before everyone got the LSD. Because I was always like, oh dude, I see rainbows on walls and shit like that. Because I had perma LSD before I even got the LSD. But everyone else was cool. Except that one guy. Oh well. Oh well. And then that was a streak of starting real drugs, because I got kicked out of rehab. And then fucking the dude who was, I probably just violated HIPAA, but like, fuck that guy. I don't give a shit, man. Fuck that guy. I don't know his last name, so I don't think it's violating HIPAA, but fuck that guy, man. But the dude that was running the rehab, I was like, I got nowhere to go. What the fuck am I gonna do, bro? He's like, Adam, take him. Fuck. Oops, sorry, Adam. Hey, take him with you, bro. And A was like, alright, I guess. And we went to a hotel, and he taught me how to shoot up, and I was like, this shit fucking rocks. The first time he showed me, I was like, bro, I can't fucking find my vein. I just sprayed it into my mouth, and one of our friends was there with us, and he's like, you're so fucking dumb, bro. You just wasted it. And I was like, I still feel something. And then the next time I was like, I'm gonna get it this time. And I found the vein, and I was like, holy shit. This is God's kiss. If God's kiss came in a fucking vial, bro. That shit is too good for this planet, bro. I see why it's illegal. But I don't know, man. I'm just yapping, bro. I don't even think I did that much heroin. He just kind of tossed me a little bit of heroin every once in a while. He was just like, here's some. I'm like, thanks, I guess. But that shit fucking slapped. And then I got meth. And then I fucking went off the deep end. I started going out every night, and like, I would just not remember anything. I would go out, and then the next morning I would just wake up in my bed, and I'm like, okay, I guess we're just doing this for a while. I don't know. I think some guy was giving me GHB or some shit. I don't know. I remember some guy was like, yeah, have you ever tried GHB? It's like it's a really strong, fucking, downer. I'm like, I like downers. And then, every night I just didn't remember the night, bro. I just had no idea what the fuck happened, bro. I'd just wake up, And sometimes that would just be like, what the fuck happened, bro? It was wild, bro. And then after that, I did the fucking hitchhike to California, and that was trash. Wouldn't do again. Wouldn't recommend anyone does that. And then I fucking went back home, and they bought me a house. And I've been chilling. I've been chilling. Oh. I can't wait to get the fuck out of Spring Hill, bro. As soon as I heard I was moving, I was like, thank fucking Christ. Spring Hill sucks ass, bro. Spring Hill absolute fucking sucks, man. There's nothing here to do except go to bars, but I don't drink. So I go to parks and beaches, and I'm like, I've seen every park and beach like 10 times, 20 times now, bro. There's nothing left to do, bro. I don't know. I used to go to the same park like every day and just put my hammock in the same spot and just like sit by a lake, vape, and listen to music. It was alright, but like eventually I was just like, it's just a lake, man. It's a nice, neat spot where no one really comes, and it has 2 trees that are perfectly aligned to see the lake. And it was nice, but like at some point I was just like, it's the same goddamn lake every time, bro. And all the other lakes, the people are always like passing by, so I don't like those. I don't know. I'm fucking tired. Am I actually tired? Have I yapped till I'm tired, bro? Do we play one last game? 7:48 p.m. I think I go to bed. This time, hopefully, for like 8 hours instead of fucking 6 or 2 hours. 2 hours is good when you've had 0 hours, but 8 hours is good. Because you actually get like 2 or 3, 3 or 4 sleep cycles in, and you get some REM in there. I think REM's an important one for shit I don't fucking remember. I knew at some point, but I don't really remember all the sleep shit. I just know sleeping is pretty good for you. Like in moderation, I'm pretty sure sleeping 18 hours a day is probably bad for you, but I don't know. I think we're done. We just fucking vented for 2 hours or whatever the fuck this stream was. How many hours? 1 hour 38 minutes. I guess the first 30 minutes I probably played League, so I just fucking yapped for an hour. But yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm done yapping. I might go do some yoga and then go to sleep. I don't know. I might do yoga and get sweaty and then I won't wanna fucking. I don't know. Yoga's intense when you're fucking overweight, bro. Like your joints and all your limbs are weaker than when you're fucking 160 pounds, bro. Relatively weaker because they're not used to, well, they're used to supporting it, but they're not used to fucking doing random ass stretches and doing random ass poses with that much weight, you know. But hopefully I get back to a decent weight soon. Let me check something. I haven't eaten in like a minute, bro. So this is gonna be an unfair scale. But let's see. I think I assumed I was 220 yesterday. I didn't actually weigh myself, but today I'm 215. So I might have lost 4 pounds in one day, but I might have just lost like 2 pounds. I don't know. All I've had to eat is a protein shake. But it has a lot of vitamins in it. Maybe I'll have one more and then go to sleep. I think that's the plan. Alright, no wait. Let's end on a couple riffs. We did a lot of yapping. For that, we will do some riffing. Bro, where's the boot pick? Did I put it back in there? I don't know, man. Maybe not. I don't know if I'm in tune. I'm not even gonna tune, bro. I'll check, bro. I just don't know if I have my phone on me. I have 2 phones now, but one of them's... That sounds alright. Alright, that's off. Alright, G and D are dissonant. Where's my phone, bro? Is it the G or is it the D? I guess they could all be dissonant if the G or one of them is dissonant, you know, or off. I said I wasn't gonna tune. I'm a tune, bro. Good behavior. That hell? Okay, I guess I just had bad intonation with the G and the D. Maybe it's a different timbre, or maybe I was pressing lighter. I know if you press harder, like you get a different note, so it just depends on how hard you press. So it could be poor intonation on this guitar, but I doubt it. It's been fine. I doubt it would just randomly have poor intonation. That was god awful. Alright, we riffed for a few seconds. Bro, why are my glasses foggy? I think I was breathing into my glasses somehow. I don't know how the fucking... I guess hot air rises, so that makes sense. I guess. One more riffy. That's it. For all my happen, this is all you get. So, peace out. Have a good one. Hopefully I can fucking finally sleep.